girl in you, the little boy in you, who may have not had some of her needs met, right? And this is where we are. Like, if you think about the journey that you're on, you've been digging into the past, figuring out what's the root cause of this anxiety of of sometimes not having your needs met, whether you didn't feel that you were good enough, whether you didn't feel that you were loved, whether you didn't feel that you were celebrated or that you mattered. It could be anything. Or sometimes kids, when they're younger, they just don't feel safe, because either there's a lot of yelling, there's a lot of arguing, and they're not quite sure what's going on. Because if they can see mom and dad are quite sort of arguing with each other, or they don't like each other even, right? Just as an example, then sometimes what happens is they don't understand, how do I connect then? If you two are not connected and you're my parents or my caregivers, then where do I connect, and how do I fit into this world? And how do I fit into this family even, right? And it can make them feel disconnected sometimes. So that's just one example. Sometimes it can have the impact of just not trusting your own decisions, because you don't trust yourself to make the right decisions, because you were never shown how. Your needs were not met when you were young. You always kind of sort of second guessing yourself. Was it my fault? Is it because I didn't clear up? Is it because they seem to be upset after my school report? Did that make them upset? What was going on? And I'm not, it depends. Everyone has different backgrounds. You all have different things going on in your families. We all do, right? Even myself. So it's just trying to make sense of that. And that's what we've been doing. So that's a recap. We were trying to figure out what was the root cause of the anxiety, what role did it have, what function did it have, and letting it go. And I've had such lovely feedback from you guys where you feel like you're a lot more happier, a lot more calmer. You are pausing before you speak. So that's awesome. And you're just feeling a little bit more, okay, I can do this, right? Can do attitude, all right? Feeling more positive and sort of, come on, you got this, let's move forward. So that's good. I'm glad that you're talking to yourself in that way, because we talk to ourselves all day long. It's just, we want to try and train that mind where we're not talking to ourselves in the way, who do you think you are? Look at you, you look disgusting. No one's going to look at you. No one's going to be friends with you. No one's going to invite you to their house. Things like that. So we want to try and tell ourselves better lies. Tell yourself a better lie. Why not? If it helps you move forward and helps you feel good about yourself, then let's do this. Let's do this all day long. So